Good morning to all. Myself Arul Soumya, working as an assistant professor in Department of Information Technology. Here we are going to discuss a topic in cloud computing named software as a service. So this is a session plan which I plan to complete today. So the first one is a quick summary of previous session. And the second we are going to say about the content delivery. And third we are going to see about the problem statement with DT based solution. And fourth and fifth we have an activity and summary that contain mind map. And finally we having a short assessment. So this is the content overview. That is, in previous session, what we discussed means what is SaaS and its core features, and identify how real world SaaS application work, and then we analyze the problem with traditional software, and then we apply the design thinking to process the SaaS based solution, and then we evaluate the SaaS impact using technical plus interdisciplinary lenses. So here we are going to see the SaaS and its core features. Initially, we want to discuss about what is SaaS. So SaaS in the sense SaaS means software as a service. So here the software as a service process, uh, the architecture and the applications and high upfront costs. So basically it is a software which has high upfront cost for licenses and hardware. So complex installation and maintenance are complex in this phase. So it has limited scalability and it is difficult to remote collaborations. So here we are going to discuss about the how a design thinking process worked out in the SAS based solutions. So here a real world problem. So he's named as a Rahul, a small businessman who faced a small problem. Here we are going to solve this problem using design thinking process. So the current situation is the uses expensive on-premises software for billing and inventory. So here the user, that is Rahul, faces a expensive on-premises software for billing and inventory. So what are the pain points? Pain points that are noted that it has high IT maintenance cost and no remote access and slow upgrades. So here the problem statement is how can Rahul manage his business with low cost, flexible and accessible software? So we are going to solve the problem statement of Rahul's problem in a design thinking way. So next we are going to solve this problem using design thinking approach. So design thinking approach. So what are the phases in design thinking? There are 5 phases. First one is we have to empathize the problem. And the second one is we have to define the problem statement. And third one is we have to ideate the problem. And the fourth one is prototype and fifth one is test. So here we are going to see the first one, empathize. So first to empathize this, firstly we want to understand the Rahul struggle. So what are all the struggles Rahul faced? Means cost wise, it is high cost, and access wise. That means it can access through limited access. It is complex to access this approaches. So it is ease of use. The last one is ease of use. So the next one is define. We have to define the problem. So what are all the problems here we want to define? So the first one is affordable. It is affordable. And the second one is scalable. We want to check whether it is scalable or not. And third one is accessible solution. So the next one is ideate. We need to ideate the problem. So ideate in the sense we create and develop a world changing ideas. That means we have to change the process using different ideas. So here are some ideas. So by using the cloud computing, we have to change the problem by cloud-based apps, SaaS, ERP, and billing and collaborations. So basically, the cloud-based apps such as SAS, PAS, IAS are using the ERP-based collaboration process. So the next one is prototype. Prototype in the sense it has a bunch of items which we want to collaborate in a single process. So for example, in Zoho Books. So in Zoho Books, in the sense the billing SAS has uh, a large number of data storages, and we can access the process in single data process. So the next one is Slack. That means a team communication. We can communicate through through the team members, and we process the limitation process. So the next final one is test. So finally, after completing all the four phases, finally we want to test the process. So test the process in a sense, we have to suggest two SAS tool that solves the Rahul's problem and present the why. So here we are going to see what are all the Rahul's problem and the five phases which he has faced to complete this solution. So it suggests the SAS tools such as collaborating the process or communicating with the ERP board. So this is the technical depth. So technical depth in vertical T-shaped. Here we see the multi-tenancy model, API integration, cloud storage backend, and data security protocols. So multi-tenancy model in the sense it allows the multiple users to share the same application in a data isolated. So the next one is API integration. It enables the seamless communication between different software applications. So the next one is cloud storage backend. It provides a scalable and flexible data storage solutions. So the last one is data security protocol. It ensures the privacy and protection for the data. So this is the breadth horizontal T-shaped. So here we are see the five types of problems. That is, the first one is entertainment, healthcare, education, business, and future scope. So these are all the processes we need to discuss here. So in the first entertainment, we will see the Netflix and Spotify providing digital entertainment in the here. So in healthcare, it has telemedicine platforms improving the patient care. So in education, we have Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams facilitating the remote learning. So in the business, we can see CRM and ERP systems enhancing the business and operations. So in future scope, we have the AI-driven SAS and the no-code platforms shaping the future tech. So this is the activity. First we will see the role play, and second we have a group work. So in role play we have three students act as a business owners with different problems, that is retail, education, healthcare. So in group work we have to discuss the brainstorming, that is a mapping SAS tools to each person, and we have to discuss about this SAS tools. So this is the overall mind map for this SAS. So SAS means it has a core concept, that is software via internet, and features, benefits, application, future trends. So benefits in the sense it has a high cost, it is high benefit and low cost, and accessibility, freely accessibility, and scalability. In future trends, it has AI powered SAS and vertical AAS. So this is the assessment. The assessment in the sense we have four assessment questions. A quick check, which contains SAS app personally we use the most and why. So first one is define SAS in one sentence. So let's we define the SAS in one sentence. That is, SAS, software as a service, is a cloud-based model that delivers software application over the internet on a subscription basis. So the second one is two problems solved by SAS for business. So what are all the two problems? It reduces the high upfront cost of software installation and maintenance, and it enables easy access and collaboration from any location. So the third one is real world examples of SAS in education. So education in the sense it has we have a Google Classroom which we use for an online teaching, assignment management and communication. So the last one is one advantage and one limitation of SAS. So advantage in the sense there is no installation or maintenance required and it is accessible for any time and anywhere. So limitation in the sense it requires continuous internet connectivity for access. Thank you.